You're now watching RIPS.
We'll call it 90,000 on the day, ladies and gentlemen. There it is. That's exactly what we were looking for. There's that 35 tag as promised.
You're likely going to be a lot better than you were last year, as long as you take it seriously.
And RIPS shows the Jack 8. Cash is flowing to RIPS.
Look at that, just getting absolute. And it's RIPS winning one of the biggest pots of the session.
Wow. $250,000 on the week, baby. Let's go. There's nothing that makes me happier than when I see you folks win. Can it hold this push lower below 80s? This would be a big break if we can hold this push. $6,000 on the day in our Lucid Pro account. This is your entry. This is your ad. This is your takeout. Boom. Right there. Good morning, everybody, and happy Monday. If you're here with me in the YouTube, the Kick, or the X Chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us. This morning, we got Rips Mod, the Games Master only. Taping Productions. The Schnoz. Richard Harris here early. Good to see you, buddy. John Michael. Mario Candlestick Cowboy. Miklo. Maui Man. Roland, John, Hatman, Rockin' TJ. Hatman, what's going on? Did you pass that account that you won yet? Did you pass that account? Oh, wait, is Funny Seed Ultra still 50% off? I think that discount expired. We'll get to that in a second. Ashton Z. Garcia, Gunslinger, Manhattan, JD Does Not Cook, Skunk Ape, River Olson, Maureen Linda, Golden Boy, Elite Trader DB, 1202, River Launchpad, Scotty Arnaud, A-Trades Guy, Pocket Aces, Rip Supporter, QQ, Golden Boy Artem, UMax J. Prowse, Navy Guy, Ali Alejandro, Kugo. He says, let's go, Artie Green, day 2, in my funded. Day 3 of my trading journey after 4-month break from the charts. Chat, if your mind is always focusing on trading to the point where you feel like you have to trade 7+ times a day, quit for at least 2 months and just watch, study, and come back. Biggest relief I've had in my head over the last 2 years of doing this. Yes, breaks are underrated. You junkies, stop it. Knock it off. O'Quinn Traders, River, good morning. Fat Elvis, Ryu, Gunslinger, Aoki, Matt the Fourth, Tater, Backsheesh. What's up? NX2, Lacho. Hatman didn't decide his account yet. J Diaz, good morning. Scott Martin, Mr. Moon, Minimon, what up? Crockers, Ali Hunter says, audio missing. No, it's not. Quit fibbing. Audio's here, baby. It's here. DB. What's up? Vegas Ryan. Liquor. What up? Original Hefe. Mike Musped. Damonator. Yo. Rob NYE, Carter in the building, KS Trader, TDG, Airmark, Top Rank R, yo, Tarbog, what up? TJ says, this might be an early day for me. I'm up from last night in a small trade this morning. Up about 570, dude, that's not a small trade, $575. I haven't taken a single trade. You're crushing it, baby. That's insane. Dude, kind of jealous. Goyal, Dyer, Chasing Value. What up? Romo, the quarterback. Wow. What up? O'Quinn Trades. Where does that come from? Zorkel. Drag, UMax. Morning Nectar. Quicksand, Mark Lark. Voodoo Man 007, what's up? Sniper Sam, SC Cad Tomoki, AFA, Carter, what's up? T-A-F-K-A-S-T-D. To Tafka? Tafka? Okay. Midland Trader, what's up? C. Reed. J.Y. Biker Boy. Brad Gates in the building. What's up, baby? Mark Brannigan. Jim Groot. Joe Trades. Direzia. That's completely wrong. Direzza. Onlooker. Elite Trader. Luck Bullet. What up? How's the team search going? Dude, we've had over, I want to say 175 applicants. It's a lot. Myself and the team currently working our way through all of the applicants. It's going to take a minute. What up, Amp? Cam Dingo. SpaceX going to the moon without us? No. Say it ain't so. Ah! Oh my God, Jeff. Jeff! We were talking about it down here. Remember? I was like, Jeff, you won't buy it down there. Remember I said that? I was like, Jeff, I think you should buy it down there. You're like, I don't know, Ribs. I think it's probably gonna go like 98 bucks. I was like, dude, Jeff, you gotta go for it right now. There she went. Remember that, Jeff? What's up, doctor? How are you? Otis says, I'm in Vegas for the week. What should I eat? I'm gonna go with food. A lot of people will disagree with that, but I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm gonna say probably food. I know. You weren't expecting that curveball, were you? A.N.D. Mijo and Mijo 33. ¿Qué onda, güey? What's up? Mr. 2 Runner. Heavy D. Harris told me to remind you of the giveaway. What did you win, John? What did you win? I'll send it to you right now. What did you win? I'm glad you reminded me. Zarko Giles Dane says, hello, Rips. After my first payout in March, I lost the fundeds. And every try of an eval month for month, I don't know what changed, but it's not working anymore in my mind. I'm gonna have to take a longer time break of trading. Lost way too much to effort it. Thank you for all the offers giving. You're a real gem. Take a break, brother. Breaks are not gonna destroy you. Breaks are gonna help you. Sander went a little overboard in Asia. 360 trades, netted 3K, so I'm not complaining. There you go. Slow down, brother. Slow down. Price Action Pete in the building. What's up? Flow Zone. Tenonian. Need to see Lito's application? I can't show that on stream. There's no nudity allowed on Kick, so I can't really show that. Can we see them too and judge? Yeah, for the next round, yes. We'll get there. It's gonna take a minute. Not necessarily for the night stream. Doesn't have to be at night. Will there be salary deductions for any use of ICT terminology on stream? To be honest with you, I would like to get an ICT trader to just give you another flavor. I'm not really looking for an order flow trader, unless you're a really good one. You know, I think it would be helpful for the Rips Nation to learn from people outside of order flow. But yeah, not necessarily the night stream. To the moon, thought they were going to Mars. Yeah, I feel like SpaceX is going to be the first manned mission to Mars. That'd be a lonely flight, huh? It'd be so boring. I wouldn't want to be on that flight. Low-key hoping for dinner. I don't know about that. I don't believe you. Vibe Trade in the building. What's up, baby? Richard Harris says, nobody will ever get to Mars. It's impossible. Does Mars even exist, Richard Harris? Rips, I think you should get a hot girl on your channel. I don't think Mrs. Rips wants to be a streamer. I just don't think it's in her blood. Stead Trades NQ, good morning. Did ICT apply? The only problem is that he sent over a paper application. You don't accept paper applications, unfortunately. So, yeah. Improvise. Oh no, is this why you're reading up a dodgy? Is what? Mark Maker Drew says, did you say you're looking to hire other traders to stream on your team? I am. Yes, indeed. I posted about it, not only on my Instagram, but on my Twitter. Let me show you what that looks like. Let me show you. By the way, I am very easy to find on X. It's x.com/rips. There it is. We're hiring. Join the RIPS livestream team. Looking for a talented day trader to join the RIPS YouTube livestream team. If you're profitable with props and have a strategy you can explain, I want to hear from you. What I'm looking for. Proven prop firm payouts. Say that 5 times fast. Profitable strategy you can explain live. Professional streaming setup. Comfortable on camera, engaging with chat. That's you guys. That's you. Competitive salary, free prop firm accounts. That's right. I'm going to pay for all of your prop firm trading. Supportive team environment, except for one guy. This RIPS guy's kind of a jerk. Long-time career opportunity. Ain't going nowhere, baby. Send your applications to contact@rips.biz. There you go. That's the one. There it is. We are hiring. Multiple people, not just one. $1,040 in fees for 360 trades. Oh my God. Market is coming down a little bit here. Ooh, it's coming down quite nicely. We're breaking below that coveted 850 level of price. Gus says, have been gone on vacation. What'd I miss? You putting a trading team together? The best. Only the best. We never got an answer back from Richard Harris. Does Mars exist, Richard? We need to know. I'll stream you. Send your application. Let's see it. I might be game. That kind of energy probably don't want you. People that we're looking for are the people who would respond like, oh, dude, I definitely want to do that. Not, I don't know. I could be bothered. I don't know. I don't know. I could be. I might be. No, don't want you. Don't want that energy. Nope. Don't even bother. Don't want that energy. I want the people who are like, dude, I want in. That's the energy I'm looking for. I might be game. You might not be. Application denied. Can we have at least one unprofitable streamer in his journey A game? If you're a good streamer, maybe. I've had some applicants so far that they wrote in their introductory paragraph that not profitable yet, but I'm an incredible streamer. Hey, that works. TPT just tripled their commissions on micros, unfortunately. Is that right? I saw them lowering their mini contracts commissions, which is cool. I did see that. Ribs, I want to apply, but man, my schedule's 6 busy with mortgages now. Yeah. Life is calling. Did you quit poker and become a full-time trader, Ribs? Why not both? Honestly wanted to do it, have the streaming experience, but wanted to have more trading experience. Okay. You should apply anyway if it's something you really want to do. Can the streaming setup be on a boat? Yes. I'm a terrible trader and a terrible streamer, but I'm a fun guy. They increased the micro round trip from 50 cents to $1.50. Minis from 5 to 4.50. Yeah, so minis got a little buff and the micros got a bit of a nerf. So, you know, that's just how it goes, baby. No harm, no foul. It's all good. You should hire one terrible trader too, so we can see what not to do. Maybe. What I'd like to see is a nice little bounce that we could short into. That's what I'd love to see right now. The market is just rolling over. Nvidia's rolling over. Meta had a nice little pump, but now it's kind of shaking it and breaking it down. We're holding 600s in Meta. What I'd really like to see is the market continuing to roll. We are coming to a double bottom area of price here in the S&Ps. But I'd really like to see the market bounce so we can jump in. Right now we are trading underneath the higher liquidity pool that we drew out last week. This one right here. I would like us to come back into this supply zone. That's what I'd like to see. Google and Apple selling off. Apple's bounced since a little bit of the sell-off. Tesla, Nvidia, all the weakest right now. Meta, Microsoft, Google, all kind of holding. Tesla and Nvidia are the ones that are the weakest of the bunch. We are currently bouncing this double bottom. Drop a like on the video for me. If you're watching over on YouTube, it does help out the algorithm quite a bit. We're just getting started here. We got a lot to talk about. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. And we're back. Markets are still rolling here. Oh my goodness. Wow. Insane. Wonder if we can get down to 797. We did break that double bottom, but this is usually when the market is like to reverse a little bit. Lately, at least. Mm-hmm. Yeah, RIPS. You can ban the spam. Ban the spam accounts. How are my cats? I just saw one of them. They're great. By the way, we would have news at the bottom of the hour, but today actually has no news except for, I mean, we don't even have any scheduled speakers. We had Hassett earlier, but we don't even have any news coming out today, which is crazy. We will have an injection of liquidity in 30 seconds from now. What that does from here, nobody knows. But right now, Meta and Microsoft holding, Amazon holding, Google holding, Nvidia, Tesla rolling, Apple underneath the VWAP. Let's see what happens here in 10 seconds. Can I bring the kitties to the camera? Yeah, we'll do that later. New levels will be coming out soon. Yes, this week. Beth Hammock? I don't hear her speaking right now, no. Maybe she's an unscheduled speaker. Possible. Yeah, really nothing. We are still kind of rolling. Jeff, did you see GME picked up this morning because of some like eBay news? I think it was going up. I think we see 500s today. Oh, why not? Back to those responsive buyers down below. Possible. Still need $16. Bro, you need $16 in GME? You're out of your mind, bro. I don't think you're gonna get $16, I'm just saying. It's a lot of puntos. Really don't think you're gonna find 16 points just laying underneath the couch cushions. What is it like when you wake up and you just see these bags that you've been holding? I can't imagine the feeling. You just wake up in a negative mood. Just wake up and be like, yeah, I'm still way down on this. You think you'd have like a better mental outlook if you just sold it all? But if I sell, it's gonna go up. It's gonna go up the moment I sell, man. Did you also get into AMC? Were you an AMC ape? Or was it just GameStop? I mean, it looks weak right now, but it's just kind of boring. And at 880 to take it down. Dude, 880. Give me that. Give me your, I want it. Give me 880. You're in BlackBerry? Nice. Did you ever watch the BlackBerry movie? That's out on like HBO or something. What's up, Jay Lush? How are you, baby? Makes 880 special? Mm-hmm. I wasn't really looking up there. No clue. Trading down to 800s. 797 is the level to watch because The lows were like 787. But still, Nvidia is getting clapped right now. Those cheeks of Nvidia are catching a nice little round of applause. We might make it down to 770 in the S&Ps as well. Anything can happen. Nice little bump back up to 815 would be sweet. But I don't think we're gonna get it. There's just a little bit of liquidity at 800. We're probably gonna smash it right on through. 797 again. Level to watch. Yeah, I don't think 800 is gonna hold. There is some liquidity down here. Let's see, 100 contracts or so. Bobby says, I just farted. Smells so good. Thanks for sharing, man. Really appreciate that. It's people like you that make the nation so nice. Don't know what I'd do without that information this morning. Can you describe... Can you describe the smell to me? Don't be shy with the details. Please. I must know. There goes 797. 800's still a little bit of a lofty area price. What time of the day you look to take trades? Any specific? Usually right around now, or you know, after the market opens at 9 a.m. 9:30 rather. 9 a.m. Don't encourage him. I don't think there's anything I can do to stop him. He's on a mission to crop dust his desk, his trading area. He's on a mission. Yeah, there it goes. Through those 800 areas. There's that tag of that double bottom. Nvidia is still rolling. We did have a nice little exchange there. Wow, the morning memo is posted. Nice. If you'd like to trade the levels of equities and whatnot, there's all of the levels. 770 again, the downside area of price to watch. We did tag that 797 to the downside, double bottom. What was the RSI of that far? Good question. These are important ones. So it had 130 contracts down there absorbing just below 790. It is still rolling. Nvidia is still rolling. No bounces yet from Nvidia. That is kind of the leading cause of this roll for the time being. It can't even claim back above 795 there. So it is still rolling. 785, a little bit of acceptance down there. Bouncing back up here. Let's see. Does it reclaim 800? Could be a nice little pitch and catch if it does get high enough. Watching. Driving up into 810 here. Let's see. Holding at 810. Let's see. Could get very interesting if it holds underneath 810. Let's see. Making my way downtown below 810. Would like to see this schmeckling back down if we can get down below and hold below like 820 or so. Be a really nice move if we can flush these 800s here. Let's see. Bounce from NVIDIA. Slight bounce, but following this price action below that 800 and then back to 797 would be clutch for a nice little move here. So let's watch and see. Watching 805. Here it comes, looking for that break of 800 now to the downside. It's only 10 contracts there. We should be able to bust on through, I would think. Should slam right through this 800 area of price and start to roll. There we go. Keep rolling, baby. Get through that 790 area and we can start really caressing these orders much lower. Show me potato salad. Rate 1, 2, 3, go! Got him. Who was that? Who was that? Who dropped a little tape bomb there? That was fun. Nice little pitch and catch there. Zorgle, you're not supposed to tell anybody. Did they actually fill me in one order? See what my average was. Hey, they did actually. Wow, look at that. Nice evens right there. 790 evens. How about that? Yes. There's your pitch and catch is what others call a fork. A high, higher high followed by a higher low. No. Well, if you're looking for an upside pitch and catch, yeah. Rips directly CME orders out here like a traffic officer. Not bad. I mean, we were talking about this as it was happening. I said I wanted to see 800s to 815s, and the market just said, here you go. So I took it. Just a nice little morning potato salad there. In the I mean, as far as pitches and catches go, it's just, well, it was pretty. It looked so pretty. I didn't trade before that, but that would be a nice one to get. That one right there. Ooh. Yeah. As far as PNCs go, that's about as pretty as they get. I don't just talk about it. I walk about it. Good times. Anybody catch that? I couldn't have been the only one, right? We talked about 800 when it was down here. I was like, man, it'd be really nice to see it pump back up towards 800. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, man. Get yourself 20 handles. Got in early, but I doubled down. There you go. Dude, Brian Johnson and the new funded. Let's go, dude. Yes, yes, yes. You see $500 laying on the sidewalk when you're walking down Front Street. You reach down and pick it up. 811 to 790. Nice. Somebody says, wife asks, what phone do you want? My answer is show me this. Got in at 808. TJ, let's go. I know y'all loving them 808s. Can you feel that BASS bass? Also made sure to escape before you tape on. I did give you a countdown. I said 1, 2, 3, go. I'm sorry for reversing the tape. Here's the problem. The algorithms see that big of an order and they're like, somebody's defending that level. Little do they know it's just a retard like me getting out of their position. Silly algorithms. They'll never learn. Oh, somebody must be wanting to buy this down here. No, it's just that silly little retard on his morning stream bombing the tape with too many contracts. See, I'm the only one stupid enough to trade like that. I'm probably the only person on the planet who just like, why would you do that? I don't know. It's not about why, it's more about if I can. It's so dumb. Standing Up Red says, made 700 across 5 accounts. Let's go, baby. Rips, what is the ultimate trader's cologne versus gambler's cologne? Like the area in Germany? Or are we talking about the smell good? Is it a riddle? Or are you genuinely asking me? I don't know, Justin. Ultimate trader's cologne versus gambler's cologne? Ruska caught that. Nice work. Good looks. Very nice. Code Rips Lucid account I passed this morning on the start of this drop. Let's go. Yeah, wait, so let me be clear about it. Was Funded Seed, is Funded Seed Ultras, are they still 50% off? Do we know? They both smell like ass. Can we get a gamble? Sure. I could do that. Let's do a good one. Dude, there's no news today. It's gonna be so weird. All right, 5 minutes for this prediction. Good luck. You bought one last night? Okay. Can somebody check? What's up, Augie? Christopher, good morning. CPI this week? Yeah, I know. Yes. Tomorrow we also are going to have we're also going to have the weekly ADP employment change at 8:15 tomorrow. We get a 3-year regular ass note auction. On Wednesday is the big one. CPI Wednesday. That's going to be the biggin. Oh, you know what I bought yesterday? I forgot about this. I was going to tell you guys about this. I got myself another. We already have one. My wife, big family. We have a PS5 Pro. I got another one to install right here for my streaming setup. I got myself a nice little capture card so we can be streaming GTA 6 come November. No, I did not buy another SF90. There's no point of that. New watch, no. I think I have too many right now. But yeah, maybe before GTA 6 we can... There's a couple story games that I've been wanting to play that I could stream. One of them is Expedition 33, I think is what it's called. SF90 for the missus. Dude, can you imagine matching SF90s? You know, I don't even think she's driven my SF90. I just realized this. She's got it. Yeah, you know what? I just thought about this. She's never driven my SF90 before. I want her to drive that. I want to take her driving today. Like that Beatles song. You know which one I'm talking about, right? How long have you had the SF90? This one, I think I got this one in March or April? Hold on, I could check. I thought it was March. I got this one, I think end of March is when it arrived. Yeah, it arrived early April, I believe. I want to say April. Yeah, I got it the first week of April. No, that wasn't the song I was thinking of. It was Maxwell's Silver Hammer. Knocked her on her head. That's what it was. No, maybe you can drive my car. You've never driven it either? Come on down to Vegas. Dude, I got to post this in the Rips Nation, but there's again, there's I still get the same comment. People are like, I wanted to come up to you and say hi, but I didn't want to bother you. Do I just look mean in person? Maybe I just look really mean in person. I don't mean to look mean. I don't want to look mean. Dude, now that pitch and catch is looking like a dream Ripsy reversal here. I mean, not like dream, but still nice. I don't know. Is Vegas like hot AF now? So hot everywhere, man? Yeah, it's crazy because at nighttime when you're driving with the top down, it's like, we're driving home the other night with the top down. It was like 110 degrees and it was like 10:30 at night. Huh? Where are we? Market dropping it again. I'm not in this one. I'll have you know. That's not me, by the way. People are like, that's him. He's freaking selling it. No, it's not me this time. I got my shekels so far for the pre-market. I think I'm good. Saw you at the Horseshoe last Monday. Why don't you come say hi? Do I look... Okay, be honest with me. Do I look mean or something? I must look mean. Or did you come up and say hi? How are you watching someone else's trade? I don't know. Just patience. It's a virtue, my friend. You bought another watch? What a waste of money. Dude, it's going viral. That video's gone viral. It's like, how many... You don't look mean? Okay, that's good. Because I keep getting the same feedback. When people come up, they ask me for a picture and they're just like, I don't want to bother you. Like, it's fine, dude. I'm just chilling. I don't know. Yeah, and somebody came up and they said the same thing. I think I met 3 people this weekend. Nice people. Good people. Rips Nations. Good people, man. What was I just going to look at on my phone? I have my phone in my hand. I keep doing this. They've seen your rage clips. I mean, maybe that's what it is. They've seen the rage clips. Oh yeah, the watch video. How many views does this have now? 337,000 views. Wow, we are coming lower now. Still not me. I'm not in this. Trying to watch someone else trade like that too. That's why I was asking. I mean, it's just, you know, somebody's selling something. Oh, this is the big one. See, if I was still in this, if I was actually in this one, I'd still be holding. There's so many orders above, but I can't jump into this thing late. That's the nice one though. We got this one right here. It started to slow down on that drop, so I had to get out. Gary says, Rips, not trading much. Have you been doing hi have you, I'm guessing that's how have you been doing the last couple of months? Good. Surprisingly good. And I've had some feedback. You know, last week I saw there's some other traders on Twitter that were absolutely killing it. Like killing it. And I love to see that. My first response is always like, oh man, I love that. I never look at another trader and I'm like, oh man, why not me? I don't get that. I've never understood that, where people will look at another man or woman trading and they go, oh, fucking hate that guy. No, I saw some people absolutely killing it last week. And I love that. I don't think I killed it last week. Like I've had some really good days. I've had some really good, what makes good months. But I haven't had like showstoppers. You know, I've had really nice, I mean, dude, I don't know. 80K in like 6 minutes. Is that a showstopper? I don't know. It's nice. It's not like, but then again, like I don't try to get lost in that sentiment of, ooh, you could be doing more. Look at these other people. You know, I don't really care. The more you trade, the less you kind of care about like the little nuanced results. Like, yes, I definitely love making money and I love being pretty hard with myself, but I don't like roast myself or push myself really like I used to in a way. I think it was counterintuitive the way that I'd push myself. Anybody in this short, by the way? I'm not in it. I think it was really counterintuitive. I would always be like wanting. even when I'd have good days. And then when I'd have really good days, I would push it so hard the next day and probably give back up all my gains and then some. But that was like my first 3 years of trading. I would have big days because I didn't have good risk management. You could have really outsized winning days when you have a lot of tilt and you don't have risk management. And again, it sounds like, wait, what? You know, it sounds weird, but it's like, it's not a good thing when you have lack of risk management and you end up having good days because you don't really, you're lacking control, right? So back in the day, like when I say the first 3 years were nothing but losing, there were winning days for sure. There were big winning sessions in that, but it was without self-control. I'd much rather have a lower winning day and feel like I'm in control of things versus like I'm on tilt and I'm flying off the handle and I have a very good, strong day P&L wise, you know? If you look at other charts for setups, are mostly bookmap. This one right here, this is the one that I have on my other main screen that we're looking at right here. We're just narrowing our way through these little areas and pockets of price. You know, looking for big areas. Phoenix Flyer says, Rips, I was a hater at first, but learned your process really works. Been using book maps for a little over 6 months now and have made $31,000 for props, only spending 1.1K to get funded. Appreciate you. Well, I appreciate you. I have no, I get it. You know, I get it. Sometimes the hate is warranted. Depends on what day you come in here. Maybe I'm screaming and yelling. Sometimes you catch me on a bad day. I get it. I get it. I can understand, man. I used to not understand the hate, but hey, I get it more and more every single day, you know? Congrats though, I love that. But I had little to do with that, you know? I can tell you guys and girls about my process, but I'm not gonna be able to get over there and press the buttons and help you with your self-control and your psychology and all that. I can talk about it. Applying those things is a whole different ball game. That's the hard part about trading, is taking all of the things that you know that you should do, looking at all the things that you shouldn't be doing, and then applying yourself and following those rules. I mean, dude, trust me, I know. Like if you would have watched like the first 3 years of my trading, you would be like, dude, this guy is ass. Maybe you still watch me, you think the same thing. That's fine, I don't care. I was just consistently out of control in my trading. I came to realize too, after the longest time, it's not so much about like setups come and go. Your setups will evolve as the markets ebb and flow and change, and markets are a constant state of flux, but you're gonna find, like, at the end of the day, you put on a trade, any trade can kind of get there. You're gonna put on trades. How many people put on trades and they're like, the moment that you click the button, you're like, oh man, I don't want to be in this right now. I used to do that one more often than not. I still do it from time to time, but I mean, generally speaking, they do work out. Those trades, even though I'm like, man, I don't really want to be trading right now. Because here's the thing, like you press the button, you're in a trade, you're locked in for at least a decent amount of time, unless it's like a momentum scalp. But like there's so many times way back, like there were so many times where I'd be like, I'm so exhausted, I don't want to trade. I don't want to trade, I don't want to trade, I don't want to trade. And I click the button, I'm like, dude, what am I doing? Like, I don't want to be in this right now. And the moment you're in it, you're looking for your exit, and then like, yeah, that was like one of the, I mean, I had a lot of big faults. I had a lot of big faults in my trading early on. That was one of them. I remember that one a lot. And again, I still do it. It's just not nearly as frequent. It's like every once in a while, you know, I'll be like, didn't even really want to trade. It'll happen too sometimes where it's like you have some momentum or whatever the case, or you have a trigger for your entry criteria. You're just like, dude, what am I doing? I don't even want to be in this right now. Have you always been order flow? No. I've realized that's what works best for me. And it's not just order flow, it's an amalgam of all different strategies. One thing that I'm gonna be trying to do this week specifically, because I met with, not only did I meet with Dodgy this weekend, but I met with some other folks that are part of the RIPS team behind the scenes. And one of the things that I really wanna be working on this week is that want to go through a very detailed way to identify pitch and catch without any kind of book map, without any kind of time and sales, and just using candlestick charts, so that we can be looking at it at the end of the day and you can be like, oh, I can see it here, here, and here. That's all. What is the advantage of the book map? It just consolidates a lot of the information that I use to help guide me in trades. There's nothing specific about Bookmap that you couldn't get from another tool or set of tools. I mean, if you can use a chart, a DOM, time and sales, if you can be using all of these things, then you're going to be generally pretty fine. But Bookmap consolidates all of this information in one platform. Like, I don't know. It's helpful for me. Will it be helpful for you? I can't really tell you. Is it worth the money? I would try maybe for a month and see, but I don't even know if a month is long enough to really be helpful. I mean, so before I was using Bookmap, I was using footprints, I was using TPOs. I was very much into time and sales, and people are like, oh, what's the filter you use on your time and sales? I don't use a filter. I run it raw, so I see all of the ones coming through. One thing that I understood when I started to try to understand order flow better was how important the time and sales was. I looked at it as sort of a pulse of the market, the heartbeat of the market, the velocity of orders, the frequency of orders, the size of orders. That was important to me. There was something in there that clicked with my brain. Now, it won't click for everybody else. It's the same thing. Like, there's some people that like to play strategy games. There's some people who like to play first-person shooters. Turn-based strategy, real-time strategy, collectible card games, chess, speed chess, blitz, classic. Like, there's all different forms of ways that people like to play games. And the reason why I bring that up is because, you know, trading the markets to me has always felt sort of like a game. The differences between this and like playing a good round of Dust 2 or Mirage and Counter-Strike is that you actually get rewarded for how well you perform on this game. But, you know, I like fast twitch games. Like, there's people who like being a lead fragger in Counter-Strike versus like an opper. Or there's people who like to play multiple roles. If you have no idea what I'm talking about games, competitive games, right? Chess, Counter-Strike, League of Legends. I'm sure there's probably a competitive scene for Civilization, maybe. I don't know, for strategy games, or like maybe Settlers of Catan. I'm trying to think of like a slower strategy game. Visita Heriventa de Svelerita Dota. Yeah, there's Dota as well. Visita Ariventra Svelerita Dota. More of a Monopoly, man. There you go. I never played Gears of Wars. New here, can you explain why your chart looks the way that it does? I usually Bookmap. This is the main chart that we're looking at. I could leave this on screen for a little bit. But it's just showing me the order flow. Look at that, we were rejected perfectly at 797 there. Wow, the midpoint. Diablo 2 and CS 1.6. I liked 1. What was the beta? 1.2 or... I liked Siege too. Siege was a great map. But anyway, everybody's different, right? Every single person out there is different. And there's going to be people who like to op. There's people who like to lead frag. There's people who like to play Dota, League. There's people who like to play Marvel Rivals or Overwatch. Just because I use order flow and Bookmap to help me with my trades doesn't mean that it's going to work for you. That's kind of the sort of the point. He's just starting to go through applications. We'll take a few days. He says, yeah, but he said he has someone in mind he wants already. Oh, I'm not looking for just one person. Don't be mistaken about that. I'm not looking for just one new person here. I'm looking for multiple people. KK Trades, welcome. Found from Facebook. Dude, the Facebook account has been growing rapidly. It's insane. Facebook has grown from 0 followers to almost 20,000. Facebook is insane. I never expected that. Kevmo says, I got Bookmap signed up for a year and use your code. RIPS got more off than any others. It's amazing. Yo, see, I like to hear that. Who uses Facebook in 2026? All bots? Surprisingly, no. There's still a lot of people that are still using Facebook. Microsoft catching a huge pump here. They said they plan to unveil the next generation Maya 300 AI chip in September. So that's why we had a little bit of a pump ski there. I know you can barely see it on the chart, but look, there. You see it now? Bit of almost a 1% pump in price here. How do you get your news so quick? I use something called Bloomberg Terminal. It's not necessary though, because if you tune in, you'll hear the news as it happens from your friend Ripsy here. Oh yes, the Germinal, my bad. Where is that guy? Is it Lomanco who called it the Germinal? Outer Heaven says, Rips, we're in a previous day point of control area. Would you be looking for a van? Would you be looking for a white van with parsnips and Sneagle? Yes. Would you be looking for a value area high reclaim for a long and vice versa, or just stick to your pitch and catch, not trying to over leverage, so need to hold for longer? Right now, because we don't have any news that's driving around the market, we are going to have other headlines like that Microsoft headline really dictate where the flows are going. By the way, who won the gamble here? I got to pay this out. But yeah, I mean, I made some good money this morning. I'm up almost 10 grand. You know. What time do you normally start your live stream? We are live daily right here. 8 o'clock and 6 p.m. Eastern. 8 a.m., 6 p.m. Eastern. Top Step banned news trading. They banned big red folder news, which is completely... Listen, when you trade in a real cash account, for the most part, you are going to have restrictions on the amount of contracts that you can use during big news events. FOMC, CPI, PMI, PCE, PCP, LSD, MDMA. There's a lot of different things that they're going to start to restrict. So, it's fine. Like when people are like, I can't believe they're restricted. It's like, I mean, to be honest with you, it's kind of crazy that they haven't. Sim traders have it so much easier than real money traders most of the time. The only key advantage that I can see from a real money trader versus a sim trader, as far as a profitable advantage, would be that during Globex or a lighter volume session, if you're stupid enough, like me, you can move the market around a little bit. You have to put on a lot of contracts if you want to move it more than just a little bit, but hey, maybe you can do something to move it a little bit. I won't really go too deep into that, but you get what I'm saying. Sim traders can trade unlimited amounts of contracts unrealistically. For instance, if you're trading on Apex and you can trade 20 accounts, what's the biggest account that they have? They have the 250K. I think they brought back the 300K. Hold on, I gotta see this. I got an email about this. By the way, the Apex legacy accounts, 300K legacy account is $69 right now. So you could trade a 300K account times 20. So you have $6 million. What's the max size you could trade on those 25 contracts? Is it 2,500 or 25? 25 contracts? What's the cap? 35? It's something ridiculous. I think it's 35 contracts, right? Does anybody know? 35. So you could trade 700 contracts right now and you would not affect the price. I mean, that's kind of ridiculous. Not that you should ever do that, but like you could trade 35 contracts from that pitch and catch times 20 accounts and then cover it right there and the tape doesn't even see you. You have no effect on the tape. It's very unrealistic in the way that you'd have your fills and whatnot. So like in that sense, it's really insane that you can actually do that. You know what I mean? Do 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 do. But yeah, so it's fine if you see a company like Top Step restricting the amount of contracts you could trade during news, because or turning off news trading altogether, because that's how it is when you're trading real money. And also, like, it protects the prop firm's downside from people kind of like just gambling and exploiting those moves. Right, here's the deal. In my AMP account, if I wanted to put on 100 contracts, it's going to cost me whatever I lose in that move. For instance, let's just say I put a bunch of contracts on CPI, then I'm short and it goes straight up. You know, the account's going to get liquidated very quickly with 100 contracts on. What would that be? Let's just say it went up there. That's, you know, $500,000. $500,000, I'm on the hook for that. Well, here's the thing. If you're trading in a prop firm account, you're on the hook for whatever it costs for your prop firm account. But if you get it right, the prop firm is going to pay you whatever the heck you got it right for. So it's a counterbalance risk, and it doesn't really mean longevity for the prop firm. I'd much rather have rules in place that protect the downside of the prop firm, that reward good trading, which again is very difficult to come by, rather than rewarding gamblers and then the prop firm is facing liquidity issues. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't that kind of make sense? Or am I retarded? Sorry, don't answer that. Or am I off? I know I'm retarded. Am I off in my assessment of that? I'd much rather have a prop firm having liquidity and rewarding traders that are trading well, rather than leaving it open to the door where people are like, oh, well, yeah, if you're gambling, you can kind of like get lucky and make money, you know? Oh no, you can't trade before and after news. Well, okay, there's plenty of market to trade outside of that. Was your strategy really YOLOing? And by the way, think about it. Should never be doing this, but let's just say you go into Tradeify and you go long, and then in Top Step you're short right before the newsprint, and then you're like, oh, I'm the greatest, and then you show your community the winning trade. Oh, I'm the best trader. You know? Don't do that. Oh, come on. That's the risk of business. I get it, but hey, if they can do something to mitigate that downside, I'd much rather see that and have the prop firm having some longevity. You know what I'm saying? It's not blocked. You could be in before the event and exit. There you go. Yeah, so there you go. Bit of an overreaction. I feel like all the prop firms are talking now for that very reason, and they should. Again, like, dude, if I could start a prop firm and not have to deal with like all of the risk of like dealing with all those shenanigans, probably would have started one by now, if I'm being honest, you know? I love trading. Be cool to see how you guys are really trading out there. Get wicked out on both positions. There you go. What was I gonna do? Oh yeah, pay out the channel points. Who won? Overs or unders? I'm guessing it was the unders. Yeah, it's the unders, because nobody's saying anything. It's the minority. The unders won. That's why nobody asked. Gotta say it with your chest, man. Let's do this. Let's do this. Same price. 9:46 a.m. There you go. Ribs, how long do you have to wait to trade after red folder news? I think it's 10 minutes or 5 minutes or 2 minutes. I don't know. It's different at every prop firm. But I think Top Step introduced a rule. I think it's 10 minutes before and after. Doom Lord says there's a way to abuse the events with API bots as it happens. So I guess that's why they're putting on the restriction. Also, usually the ones that blow their stuff then go and blow up support. Yeah. It sucks too, and I get it, right? It sucks that there's a bunch of people that are trying to game the system, but like these are the same people that are like doing nefarious things on the interwebs anyway, that are like trying to hack Bitcoin wallets and stuff like that. I think that there's a big majority of people out there, bad actors that are trying to game prop firms and try to smash on prop firms. The same people who are like probably doing like phishing attacks and trying to hack crypto wallets and all that. But then there's like the friendly fraud type of folks who are like, you know, going long in one account and short in the other account, you know? You know. I'm sure that there's people that are just like, oh boy, I wonder what would happen if I did this. And then they do it and they're like, ooh, you know. But dude, I'm telling you, if you just focused on regular ass trading, you probably would have been doing a lot better by now if instead of you were focusing on all the nonsense stuff, you know what I mean? 5 minutes on either side. Okay, thank you, Kevin. Appreciate that. Which I think is fair. Dude, there's times where it's like a CPI print or something is coming out. You want to know the reality? I'll tell you when I get back. I'll be right back. I'll tell you guys when I get back. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. And we're back. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Da 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 da. Where's my man Joey Covey? Joey Covey. Joey. Big Joey. Joey Covey. Where are you at, my guy? Big Joey Covey. Could someone please tell me the name of the indicators RIPS is using to mark out different areas on his chart? Those are the box tools. Joey Adams, is that you? Is that the same Joey? Joey Covey? Is it you? Dude, Leslie, thank you, brother. Am I getting something wrong, or shouldn't you just buy like 20 Apex Legacy accounts while the promotion lasts? Any e-value fail just resets for the subscription fee. You are correct. You are correct, sir. Box Tool was my nickname in high school. Dude, that's insane. We had the same nickname. That's incredible. Joey says, no, not me. Just another Joey. All right, yeah, so I was going to say, by the way, we rejected right at that 815 level gun. Man, that's juicy. It's too close to the market open. I can't touch it. I can't touch it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna touch it. Not me. No, it's way too close to the market open. You see how the volume increased down here too? I don't want to touch it. Vegas Streamer Man is here. What's up, PX6? How are you? Brim, 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 boom, boom. Don't want to touch is not what I thought about a box. Yeah, I know. It's crazy, huh? That response was too generic. I mean, that's what it's called. It is a box tool. It's exactly what it is. A more specific answer. It's called the rectangle tool. There. This is it right here. Rectangle. See that? Isn't that insane? There you go. Yeah, inside 6 minutes, that is correct. What's the first prop firm you traded on? Apex, actually. First ever was Apex. After that was Top Step. And I think after Top Step, Was Tradeify? Yeah. Not an indicator, but you're drawing the errors. It is correct. That is true. You caught me. You nailed it, my friend. All right, inside 5 minutes now. I'm kind of not even wanting to really trade my cash account. I don't know. We'll see. Looks like the market did probe for lower liquidity. Nvidia did find some buyers down here. Microsoft is all over the place, trying to break back below 500, but I don't think it can do it. You got me. Yeah, Breaking Bad. Great clue. Think price will go up to the value area low, 29 spot 849. Or 29,849. It's really not that far from here. It can happen in the first candle. It is Monday. Yeah, Joey, the NQ levels will be posted this week. The full NQ levels. When does the new streamer begin? In the next couple of weeks, we're going to have at least one new streamer. There's a lot of applications to get through right now. Rankin. How many Joeys are in here? I think about 69. Hey, Ribs, how do I determine what my risk per trade per day should be? You should keep it the same for a very long time until you're ready to increase size or decrease size because it's not working. What win rate do you need to be streamer? Whatever you want. It's more about the quality of the stream. And if you are, don't have to be the best trader in the world. I've gotten applications from all different walks of life. People who are profitable, unprofitable. The applications that I do not review are the people who email. I've had some emails from people that say, hey man, I'm interested in the position, but I don't stream. I've never streamed before and I don't have a streaming setup. I've had multiple of those emails now. I'm not kidding. I'm not joking. I looked at the first one. I was like, okay. And I got a second one. I was like, is this the same person? No, it's new. And then I got like a third one. I was like, this is weird. I was like, what? I'd really love to be on the RIPS team, but I've never streamed before and I don't have a streaming setup. Wah, wah. Yeah, market is going crazy here. Inside 2 minutes, inside 2 minutes. Will we receive a response regardless if we're selected or not? I mean, we'll be talking about it on stream. Wah, wah. But yeah, I didn't understand. I wish I could understand what these guys were saying when they're like, oh yeah. Yeah, I don't really stream. I don't really have a streaming setup, but yeah, just throw my hat in the ring. I remember that one time where I was like, I want to go skydiving. Don't have a plane or a parachute, but I'd like to. Be fun. Let's do it. Never stream, but I have the setup. Hey, that works. If you have the setup, you're halfway home. Never streamed before. It's okay. Got to start somewhere. Ribs, I sent your link to a good person. She has experience in a setup. Great. Can't wait to see. We have, like I said, like over 150 applicants, I think. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot of folks. I only stream on replay. Can I apply? Yes. That will be the 2022 mentorship. Can apply for that one. Never traded, but I live stream OnlyFans. Is this okay? Yes. Looking for you. Skydiving without a parachute is not the same as swimming without a swim trunk. That's very true. All right, inside 30 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Not really jonesing to trade right now. I know that sounds weird, but just not exactly jonesing. Rips, I only trade on TJR's trash offshore Hero FX broker. Can I still apply? Yes, of course. People will think you're making millions. Here we go. Markets are open. Bing, 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 bing. See, my hands are down here. I'm not even touching my mouse. Big pump from Microsoft. Nvidia is not sure it wants. Dude, S&Ps are gone. S&Ps are straight up. A little bit of morning wood here. They have to break above 777778. I don't know if they will. I'm not interested in this yet. I'm really not. A lot of green though. Google is coming back down. Meta is not. There's 7778 on the S&Ps, kind of rejecting. This is ugly. Order matching on a Monday with no news is very interesting. Volume does not seem super high by any stretch of the imagination. Participation seems awfully low. Oh yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. I'll talk about that after this open. Hands are still down here, by the way. Not touching the market. We made some good money so far for very low effort. It was a low effort trade and we made money, so I'm happy about that. To be honest, they are going to need to be someone who trades very well or it won't get my interest. Yeah, no. I agree. But I just don't want to scare away applicants who have like imposter syndrome. You know what I mean? There are people out there that are decent traders, good traders. People can learn from them, good instructors, good traders. And they're just like, you know, they're maybe too hard on themselves. I'm guilty of that all the time. I'm very hard on myself, very critical of my own trading. Look at that, 7780 trading the S&Ps. Still nothing doing here. Have not taken a single trade since the market opened. We did catch, the PNC in this area earlier, but have not done anything since. Let's go to the 5-minute bars here. It's a 5-minute doji. How about them apples? A 5-minute doji. We're in no man's land right now, betwixt the previous overhead supply and the liquidity pool overhead. Not interested right now. A lot of order matching right now, but doesn't feel like there's any intention outside of what we're seeing in the S&Ps. S&P is painting a different picture for us. Straight up. Back to the VWAP. We are in no man's land in the S&Ps. The previous highs are all the way up at 78.20 or so. Untrustable market here. Not to be confused with uncrustable peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Goated if you haven't tried them. What would you call a peanut butter and jelly sandwich without its crust that is long and lucid and short in Tradeify? Well, my friends, that's called an untrustable uncrustable. No. That was no good. That was no good. Nah, that was no good. No, sorry, that was bad. That hurt. Oh, my neck, that hurts. Yeah, that was no good. We are pushing up here. Finally, the NASDAQ matching the pace of the S&Ps. We are comfortably above 800, but is it trustable? I don't think so. It was no good. It was bad. We are pushing up ever so slightly here, but again, I don't trust this at all. And to be uninvolved in a market that you don't trust feels like the right speed. Do you see that? How fast we're dropping? We didn't even tag 850. Not interested. Microsoft, Meta, Google, Nvidia, Apple all pulling back. Tesla trying to hold. Amazon pulling back. We are printing a little bit lower. Amazon has a lot of room to the downside here. We have only been open for 4 minutes. It feels like so much longer because the market hasn't really done much. A valid pitch and catch for me would have been a challenge into this zone, mainly towards the VWAP. So I did not find myself interacting with this market, have not taken a single trade, but In hindsight now, boy, I wish I would have. I just thought we would have perked out a little bit higher before we had a massive, massive drop. Nvidia is rolling. Microsoft Meta trying to find a bounce here. 750 is the area of price. Back to this fixed point of control, right around 750 here. Do you have any other income besides trading in affiliates when you first became profitable? I had companies at the time. I was definitely not doing any kind of affiliates specifically with trading, no. Markets are finding some roll, possibly back to a line in the sand, which we can see right underneath 700 here. Really not that far away. I can probably do, wait, how do I do the, is it this one? No, it's, which one am I looking for? That one, there we go, that one. So you can actually see this alongside the chart. Gives you a cleaner picture. Can't see yourselves chatting, but still get a nice clean picture. Jumping the current impulse at the bell is so hard after such a pre-market move. Sure, I can understand that. I totally get where your vibes are right now, but it's much better and cost effective to miss a trade than to chase a trade and not feel confident. I'll say that again. This is an important lesson for people who don't understand this yet. It's a lot better, not only for your mental state, but for your bottom line and profits, to miss a trade than to get into a trade and not feel confident. And that's okay. I took one trade this morning in the pre-market with confidence. Some might say too much confidence. But here's the problem. If you are finding yourself chasing price like this, what does that mean if you're trying to short it? Now you're feeling unconfident. Maybe you're flip-flopping. Maybe you're trying longs from here. I don't really like it. So back to 800 and finding a little bit of a kerfuffle. Let me see if I can fire up my TradeC account here. I want to see if I can take a little what time frame are we in here? 3 minute. I'm gonna try a short from here. Put my stop up a little bit higher. Nice trade so far. See if we can get filled. We did. Hey, there we go. Nice little trade there. $600 across 5 accounts is $3,000. Sorry, you couldn't really see my viewport there. There we go. So just a little pitch and catch there in our prop firm account. One contract. Good for $600. I think it was, yeah, one contract. There we go. How many people out there took the pitch and catch? Drop a W in chat. Let's light it up. Pitch and catch from 800 down to 750. Yes, indeed. So we have the primer over yonder. We pick up, we find the first inclination that we might find a reversal, and there's your pitch. There's your catch, right down to the point of control. Toasted Uncrustables for the W. I've never tried that before. You might be on to be something, you know. Toasted Uncrustables. Yum. Sounds delicious. So markets are still rolling a little bit here. Looking at TradingView, we still have not tagged that lower area of price, that overhead supply, that prior area of overhead supply, which will possibly become support today. But you can see it's a lot of unfilled orders in the profile, a lot of unfinished business. So the likelihood of us making our way downtown, something, something, words of the song, and I don't, da-na-na-na-na-na. Is that the same one? I don't know. But we might find our way back down to this area of price, filling these past orders, which are in the prior overhead supply. Where's the link to apply? Go check my X account, x.com/rips. Also on the YouTube channel as well. But yeah, we are about a quarter of the way towards our profit target in our Funded Seat Ultra accounts. Did anybody check if Funded Seat Ultras are still 50% off? You ever hold trades or just scalping? It depends. I have had trades on here in my real cash account that we've held for hours. Just depends on the setup. When I'm trying to scalp for a nice little pitch and catch, you know, I'm looking for a very specific setup, very specific things. Right now, we are probably going to challenge that 770 area of price, since we did find some lower liquidity. Right now, NVIDIA is kind of shuffling around here. Pumping back up towards 770 is the NASDAQ. S&P is reversing off those lows as well. 770, big rejection there. It is trying to find some orders to break through that 740. Potential breakdown of this area of price. I will try a short down here. There are 400 contracts to be filled. Looking to see if we can have this break these lows. I'm going to put my stop just below 770. And I will add if we break any lower here below this point of control. So looking for that breakdown setup here. 400 contracts. If those get filled, then it'll be great. But risking basically just under shy of what our profit was. See if we can take these contracts out at 735. The longer it holds down here, the more likely it is we will bounce up one more time. But the area of price I'm watching is 735. NVIDIA possibly getting ready for a leg lower. They did move that order, which could be good for the weakness of this market, but nobody's really pushing the gas yet. But let's see. Is this the gas I was looking for? Where's the dude who farted this morning? Yeah, we are kind of holding. We might just kill the trade the longer that we hold down here. Can we rip lower? There it goes. Can we get acceptance below 730? Waiting and seeing. There it goes. Little dip below 730 there. Down to 720, putting my TP slightly above that, got tagged out. So, hey, we made an extra 200 shekels, or just around that. Wanting to see this auction all the way back up to 770 would be lovely. 760 has 400 contracts now on the offer. There they are. They did get filled. Shout out your team for probably going through hundreds of applications. Yes, there's a lot. 770, this big key area of price. We will be trying a short from there again. I'm going to put my stop loss slightly above that, risking a little bit more than what we've made so far. Would like to add to this if we clear back below 755 or so. Let's see. Can we get that connection below 755? Right now, it is trying. Making its way downtown. Walking fast. Looking for that connection below 755 now. Coming a little bit lower, 740 is a nice little area of price. 400 contracts on the bid again. A lot of dancing around here. So unserious. If we can sweep those orders just below us, then, you know, I think we'll go for more. They're trying. Can they push into it? Front running, front running. They are doing some front running down there. Apple is recovering ever so slightly. They did move the order. Will it be enough to break on through to the other side? Right now, 750 is holding. I'm cutting the trade. I'll give him back a little bit off the top. Consolidation like that without breaking is a clear indication to get out. No, thank you. Anyone's trade C not responding? Mine's working. Another W for the unders. How about that? Yeah, good thing we cut that trade. Was looking for the short side. Was not breaking. Your trade C's tripping? Interesting. Mine's working just fine. So we might be probing into the 800s here. Let's wait and see. Trade C's not working for you guys, huh? Interesting. Interesting. I believe this is day 2 of us trading these accounts, by the way. I'm back in short. Risking 800s as my highs here. I am risking 800s. Would like to see this dropping it low. Below 770. So risking 800s. They aren't breaking 770 yet. Do not like that at all, actually. Taking that off. Did not like that 770 area. Back to 800. Scalping around here. See if we can reject underneath 805. Yeah, bounce was too strong at 770. S&P is still spooling up a little bit. Meta is weak. Microsoft coming down a little bit here. Back in the shorts here. Again, risking highs of 810. 810. Risking those highs. Coming back down lower here. Let's see if we can add on a flush through 65. Do we get the flush below? Can we probe the love below? Great, great move if we get it. There's the 770 area of price again, but we're not getting exactly what we're looking for. Same kind of pullback into stronger liquidity. NASDAQ super strong still. Still risking that 800 area of price. Need sellers through those 80s. Okay, covered some. Out the rest. Price action isn't being too kind. We're just consolidating in smaller and smaller areas of price. I thought that exchange at 800 would be enough to bring us back down to that 755 area, but the market has other plans. Keeping our risk tight. Which prop firm are you guys having issues with for Trade C? Is it Tradeify? Is it Lucid? Is it Funded Seat? Meta is still very weak. Google weak. Apple weak. Tesla, Nvidia, Microsoft, Amazon, all showing some giga strength. Ooh. Ooh. Also issues with Atos and Lucid. It's a real bummer when platforms don't want to work. We are screaming through 800 here. Watching for a potential pullback to find if we can hold above 770. If we hold above 770, I'm looking for an exchange higher, possibly to 850. Right now we are holding above it. Let's see if we can get into a position on a pullback. For a long, looking for a potential long here. Breakout long above 810. Pullbacks to 780 is an area I'd like to add to. Stops below 780. 774 seems fine. Want to add on pullbacks for a push higher. S&Ps are holding the midpoint right now. I would like a nice clean pullback to add into. Above this, we are targeting 850 and 860. Potentially 866 all the way up top to uptown. Watching on this pullback, potential add. S&Ps do have some bids below. Watching on this pullback. Adding anyway. We didn't get a pullback. I was looking for 790s, but we didn't get it. But I'm going to add anyway. Nice breakout here to that top side push. Want to see if we can scream above 825 here. Right now, 825, a bit of a line in the sand. On a pullback, I am interested in adding. 850 still our upside target here. Pull back in S&Ps. Lucid at trade C looks like orders are coming true, but no positions being open. Interesting, interesting. So we auction all the way up to 825 there. On this pullback, I am adding. If we get a deeper pullback, I will add again. Looking for 850 to trade. Stepping up towards that 825 area. We will peel off that one ad right there on the offer. At 821 3/4. Looking to add down here on this pullback. Squeeze above 810 gives us everything that we're looking for. Nice little pop back up here. Looking for 821. Did get a fill there. Filling one more contract on this push up. Leaving one as a runner. Moving our stop just above break even. Still 850 is our target. We do only have to make $2,100 here. So a nice pullback add there into that squeeze higher. See if we can trail our stop behind just ever so slightly, guaranteeing us 180 more shekels on this trade. Hey, look at that. Stops work. That's why you use stops. You can see right there, Leslie said short now. Thank you, Leslie, for puking 6,000 contracts into the market there. If you're curious if Leslie trades, this was him fat fingering an order from his Lamborghini tractor. Look out. How dare you? You know, he does it for jokes and hijinks. He doesn't care if he's upside down in the position or not. Come on, Leslie. How dare you? Anyway, we're up $1,159 per account, multiplied by 5. We can call it a nice even $5,650 across the board. Tractors are actually more expensive than sports cars. This is true. Are we enjoying the prop trading and live commentary as we are managing ourselves through this area of price? If you're enjoying this, drop a W. If you hate it, drop an L. Cool. Navigating our way through this market right now. Here we are. Leslie Short is paying off here. He did slam about 16,000 contracts into the market's hole. My God. Cram it in your hole. We are currently flat across the board. We've only taken one trade in our cash account, and we've taken about 4 or 5 trades in our prop firms. Those are the Funded Seat Ultra accounts, daily payouts. Absolutely incredible opportunity for those of you that took advantage of it. Can somebody check what the Funded Seat discount is now? Is Funded Seat watching? Funded Seat, where are you? Come to me. And all over me. I'm still flat for now, but when a great trade presents, I'll be on it. Amen, brother. This is not great price action, but it's fun to be challenged from time to time. Said no one ever on this short bus. Get Funded Seat for a streamer. I'll do anything. I'll get whatever they want. Can't get any kind of jokes past Urkaza in here. Rhythmic is down. Rhythmic is my current bookmap feed, and Rhythmic is what I'm trading on Funded Seat with, so I do declare that it is not down, but maybe at some certain props that are having issues with it, maybe it's down for their specific Rhythmic connection. Leslie says, filled at 55. There you go. We saw it. Let me see how many contracts Leslie just filled. 16,483. Nice, dude. Well done. He made about 10 million. Good for you. Is this how you're trying to tell us that you're a dad now with all these? Oh, goodness. Can you imagine? One of these cream pies actually works. Wait, what? What? Okay, hold on. Rips, how is my boy Dodgy doing? He's doing great. He's doing fantastic. Oh man, I always thought about that. Show up to like Thanksgiving at the in-laws' house. It's kind of saying the same thing, but you know, we have an announcement for everybody. We're pregnant. I mean, isn't that kind of the same thing as, you know, we have an announcement for everybody. Been cream pieing your daughter. It's going swell. It's been great. It's been fantastic. Sort of the same thing. Lucid not working at all with trades here. Quantower says orders sent, but nothing showing up. I really hope I don't lose the accounts. Fuck. Here's the deal. Isolated incidents are one thing, but when there is widespread incidents across the prop firm and you're dealing with a company like Tradeify, Lucid, Top Step, Apex, Funded Seat, TPT, or Alpha, they do make things right. They make a point of making things right. So TJ says, I've added more shekels to my account. I think I'm going to go enjoy the rest of my day. Thanks, Rips. Trade safe, everyone. Well done, man. Good restraint. Good for you for staying green and not getting out of hand. A lot of people, myself included, from time to time, will be very green on the day and then give it back. That's what we did on Friday. I just realized that. I was up stuck on Friday. We were up $20,000. We gave back 11 off. It's kind of stupid. What a dingus. Is there a daily, weekly limit to the number of account resets you're willing to finance for streamers, Rips? No, because the person I'm going to hire is not going to be abusive of that. I mean, imagine if they just come on stream and they just go full porting everything, they're probably not going to have a job. Oh, man. Have you ever had issues with your AMP account? Do they help if something crazy happens? How's that work? So, I told this story many times on stream. I was trading in a boutique brokerage account. Boutique brokerages are like Cobra, Centerpoint, Guardian, Lightspeed. Who am I leaving out? Anyway, there's a bunch of boutique brokerages. EdgeClear is like they're a boutique IB. They're a boutique IB. That's different. I'm talking about brokerages that, you know, you could say that some of them that I listed. But anyway, I was trading on one of these boutique brokerages, and they had told me all week long that I should be trying this new trading route that they were working on. You may ask, what is a trading route? Well, when you're trading equities, you can pick and choose which kind of route to fill your orders with. So you can have it always going to ArcaBook. You can have it always going to, whatchamacallit? Citadel. You can always have it going. Like when I traded options, I had a very specific route created for me that I was trading exclusively on Wolverine's books. So if you've ever traded options, Wolverine you can trade with their books. They didn't like that because I was cooking them. I was smacking, like they took me off because they're like, yeah, this guy's too good. It's kind of annoying. It's like if you're betting sports and you have a sharp, they're going to cut you off the casino or limit your bets. But yeah, I was doing really, really well. Maybe it was only temporary, but I was on a really good run and I was smacking Wolverine. I was trading SPX. I was trading SPY. And they're like, yeah, we don't want him anymore on our books. Anyway, so I had a route that the boutique brokerage was trying to get me to trade. And eventually I caved and I traded it. And the point of the route was, it was called a wheel route. So what it does is that it breaks up your orders into smaller chunks and distributes them randomly, like in a wheel, like distributes all of your orders and breaks them up algorithmically so as that you can sort of hide your size. So if you're a big size trader in equities and you're trading small caps, you don't want people on the tape to see that you're spamming the same order book or route over and over. It's completely different than futures. Futures has one order book. It's the CME order book. It's different. Like there's Arca, there's Knight, there's Looter. There's a bunch of different places that will stack liquidity, fill your orders in, etc. And so I was using this new route, and an equity had a small cap equity, which had maybe a market cap of sub 10 million or like sub 50 million, very small. Somebody was buying the pants off of them. So I joined and I was buying, and then they had a press release where they were doing an offering. If you ever traded small caps, an offering can be good, it can be bad, but generally speaking, an offering tends to bring price much, much lower, at least on the release of that press release, that PR. And so I was in a stock, maybe 20, 30, 40,000 shares, and it started to drop. And obviously I had breaking news for small caps. Forget what I used to use for breaking news for small caps, but anyway, maybe it was Benzinga or something. But anyway, I was long, let's just say 30,000 shares, and this thing starts to drop. And if you're trading a stock that's like, you know, $12 and it drops from 12 to 10, and you're trading 30,000 shares, it's $60,000 you're losing. You lose $30,000 a point if you're trading 30,000 shares. So I was long a stock, and there was a press release, and I pressed my oh shit button on my hotkeys, and my order sat in my platform and under orders. Usually what you see is you see your order, the price, whatever type of order it is, and then the quantity. And usually that quantity, if you're selling, will count down. So 30,000 will go and count down to 0 and fill all of your shares. Well, my order said, let's just say it was 30,000. I don't remember the exact amount of shares. Maybe it was 27,000, maybe it was 35,000, whatever. It's just sitting there in my platform, and it just says the order, the type, and then it's the full quantity of shares, and there's no of the filling. And it wasn't a limit order. It was at the very least a marketable limit order. It was what I thought was probably a marketable limit order, given that it was in the pre-market. Market orders don't work in the pre-market. So yeah, it was a marketable limit order, probably $5 below whatever the current price was. And it just sat there. I tried to cancel it. It didn't cancel. Tried to redo the order. It didn't, nothing went through. And so the price is going down, and my P&L is going down alongside of it. And it's not a good feeling to feel that. Because first of all, you're trading magic internet money. You're pressing buttons. Like, you know, it blows my mind that I can go to bed with a certain amount of money in my account and wake up the next day and have a lot more in my account. It's awesome. I love it. And I didn't really do anything other than clicking buttons. But in this case, it was going down a lot. Like, let's just say it was trading 12. It was going 11.50, 11, 10, 9.75, 8, 6, like like slamming down. And there's no halts in the pre-market. So there's no circuit breakers. There's no circuits. So it's just going straight down, and I'm losing money. I'm like trying to press cancel and smashing my hotkeys. Nothing's happening. So I call them on the phone. I'm clicking to chat support. I'm trying to get a hold of them. And they're not responsive because it's like, you know, 7:30 in the morning. I don't think they get into the office until 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern. I think it was like 8:30. Maybe I was in Puerto Rico at the time. But anyway, long story short, they finally get a hold of me about 15 minutes after the press release, and now price has gone from here to here, and it's now settling, let's just say, at like $4. And I'm down like either over 200,000 or unrealized, mind you, or, you know, close to that. And I look at my order window, the order is now canceled because they're at their desks and they can do whatever. And I'm like, what the hell's happening? And then like, they're like, oh, it should work now. Great. It should work now. So I try to do one share and buy one share, or cover one share, sell one share because I'm long. And it goes through just perfectly fine. And they're like, yeah, it's working. We see your order coming through. I'm like, yeah, great. Can you fill me where I wanted to, you know, $6 higher, thus preventing me from being down $185,000? Yes? Kind of. Okay, we're back. But anyway, yeah, so they said that it should work now. That's, by the way, that's the brokerage firm that's after me. They're after me. They're after me, Lucky Charms. They're all after me. But yeah, so long story short, they basically were like, yeah, we can't really do anything. But hey, we're going to cut your trading fees or give you free borrows or whatever the heck they agreed to. Yeah. They very well could have been the person on the opposite side of my trade. You'll never know. But yeah, did they do anything? No, they gave me an account reset. Yeah, everything was fine the next day. No, I wish. But that's how that works. In the real world, there are no resets. In the real world, there are tech problems. And in the real world, there is no repercussions other than, sorry that we had an issue with X, Y, and Z. You see the terms and conditions you agreed to when you deposited money with us? I'll direct you to page 73, section 4D. My clock is frozen. More than that, everything's frozen right now. Everything's frozen. It's not just my clock. Here, let me see something. Let me see if this works. That work? Yeah, I don't know. Everything's broken. My whole stream just kind of spazzed out. But yeah, that is a God's honest story, and that's what happened. Welcome to real money trading. It's a cold world out there, baby. Bundle up. Bundle up. I'm getting fucked by IBKR's late fills. Don't use IBKR. They're very overpriced. If you are a day trader, IBKR is one of the worst options. If you're a swing trader, IBKR can be lovely. Have you changed your thermo paste or liquid? Yeah, this is just some type of software glitch, I'm sure. But the stream is still coming through for you guys, right? The same thing happened to me with Dorman futures. Yeah, Dorman's been around for a long time. Thank God, I really haven't had any. I haven't had any big issues happen to me when I'm trading futures, which is lovely. The only thing that I can think of is when I had a Velocity Logic event and I couldn't cover, but that was my fault because I was spamming orders and then I stopped spamming and then finally, yeah, they just do that as protection. So, but yeah, stream is good, cool. Yeah, on my preview screen, I can't see anything of the stream, so whatever. What is Velocity Logic? It is, yeah, this is gold short. It's when they temporarily pause the market in the CME market. They temporarily pause it so that algorithms can get their orders in line, and it's also to protect against algorithms running amok, right? Because if they didn't have it, you could have algorithms chasing algorithms, chasing algorithms, chasing algorithms, and you have an infinity loop. So. What about the metals market halted for 10 seconds? That is a Velocity Logic event. Finally, the P&L is visible. Hey, there it is. How about that? We are currently up $1,159 in our prop firm accounts. Up about 10 grand in our cash money account. So today is a good day. ES would be at 70K or at 0, you know, or at Seto. I will be releasing a new vlog tomorrow, I think. Yeah, vlog number 10 is coming out. Tamara. Cervantes says palpitations every time Trade C hits me with velocity event detected. Do they have that? My goodness. David says a whole 20 minutes and still can't fill trades. How fucking nice. Sorry, I feel your pain, buddy. I'm sorry. I apologize. I kind of want to try to refresh or restart my stream. There's going to be a temporary pause in the stream. Bear with me, champions. Because I mean, should I just leave it running? I can just leave it running too. I don't really care. I can leave it running. What do you guys want to do? You guys tell me. You just leave it running. Yeah, let's just leave it running, I guess. That's fine. No, it's just, if here, this is this is what I see on my end. Look at this. Where is it? Can you even see that? That's what I see on my end. Ah, Ripsy in full comp. Yeah, looks like I look retarded. Dun, 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 dun. A nice black screen. Let me see. Any updates available? No, no updates currently available. Interesting. It's weird. I don't really understand why it's all messed up. We are still grinding higher, by the way. Longs are definitely taking control of the tape. We did have a pitch and catch to the upside here. Wish I could see what I'm showing you, but I really can't see shit. Here, let me see if I can, restart. Be right back. 1 second. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. I'm gonna be right back. Aha! We're so back! Hey! Okay, we're back. We made it. We made it all the way, baby. What's the furthest right-hand column of numbers? That one that sort of looks like a funnel. This is the current order book, COB. Current order book, and this is the total number of contracts that it would take to get down to this area of price, sans icebergs. Anyone else trade seat moving funny? Mine's actually working just fine. My funded seat ultra accounts are working just fine right now. What's up, Trader Moose? How much do you look at current order book and I never found value in it? I mean, I find value in everything that I use, really, but I mean, is it the most frequented area for my eyes in the morning? Maybe, maybe not, you know? It is what it is, baby. All of a sudden, TradeC clicks on and I'm down 500. No! Is it? Or are you just being facetious? Holy fuck, it filled my orders late. I kept longing. Up 5K. Yeah! There you go. David Pina. Up 5K. It filled all of his orders. He's long. He's up $5,000. It's a blessing. BDT says... My Lucid account was just randomly closed. I was in the negative 200, but then randomly flipped and I was up 2,000. Then it finally let me close my position. 10 minutes later, yes. God bless. Lido, how are you, pal? What's going on in your world, my friend? Markets are long and strong here, well above the area of price that we were tracking, which was 860. Very long, very strong. Very nice. You do love to see it, huh? You love to see it. Is this working? There it is. And there she went. What's up, War3? I'm doing well. Good to see you. For some reason, I'm down 5K and I'm long. Figure that out. You were long from the pre-market. That's the only thing that can make sense. OMO says pass an eval with the commentary. Let's go, legend. I think restarting the stream cost me some viewership. I feel like we're at like 2,500 viewers and now we're at 1,800. Caught along on my paper count. I'm buying an eval this week. Who are you going with, War3? Which firm are you going to trade with? Attention spans are short. Lucid, nice. I think Lucid is 40% off, I think. Or 30% off right now. RIPS mod, if you're watching, could you let me know? Could you let me know, please, what the discount is on funded seat? It's 50% off still? Is it actually? For Ultra accounts? Is it? Yo! Let's go. We are sort of topping out up here, but I don't trust this. It's not like we've run into a brick wall of orders, so. What's interesting to me is that this is all being carried by Microsoft right now. Not to be confused with Macro Hard. What's up, JJ? I've been well. Lucid feels far and away best one right now. I mean, I feel like there's just a ton of options out there for what you could choose to trade with. I think that there's a lot of really solid options. Funded seat ultras are kind of insane. TPT is the old faithful. Lucid's great. Tradeify's great. There's a lot of them. Uh, 900s did get tagged, and we are kind of rolling over a smidge. It's trying to break these lows right now as we live and breathe. Ultra same day pay is insane. Not only same day pay, but multiple times in a single day, which is insanity, brother. Insanity. S&Ps are still holding. The NASDAQ is attempting to roll back below this 875 area of price. So we still have seen a lot of mega strength. Nvidia sort of bouncing here. Microsoft sort of topping out, but not really. A lot of gasoline on this fire still. Let's see if this thing connects any higher here. Maybe we can find our way into a trade, a final trade of the day here. This is Trade C. Trade C is evidently working right now. I'm going to try a short at the top of this range. I'm going to put my stop above those highs. I want to see if we can add on a wick below 870. So I'm just looking to see if we can have this connection lower. Even though we are still holding this push, I would like to see a dash back to, say, maybe 840 or so. But we are trying to utilize this consolidation as a potential probe for a leg lower. 903 might be a little bit too tight. I would like to add to this if we can. If we can cut below 875 with some strength, I definitely see us probing a little bit lower and getting a little bit zesty. S&P is still mega strength here. Watching to see on this if we get a leg lower. Coming down a little bit here. 2870 evens. Watching on this push back up. Is there anything that we can add to for that mega strength? Nice little roll here. Into some accepted liquidity. Rejecting at 870 is good enough for an add for me. I'm targeting these lows at like 832 if we can get down there. Let's see if we have a pushback up towards 880 that we can add into. S&Ps have a little bit of strength there. Adding right there on that rejection of 870. Looking for an 860 sweep lower here. Nice connection. Almost at our TP for the day. We're actually going to put that right there. That would bring us to the point of control on this push down. We're at 855 3/4. By God, it came so close. 855 3/4. Nobody wants to be that first person in the pool, but we'll take it right there. $2,000 on the day times 5 is 10,000 schmackaroonies. Anybody else out there catch that beautiful PNC off the top side? We don't just talk it, we walk it, baby. And what an exit. A nice pitch and catch. There's your primer, there's your pitch, and there's our catch on the break of that floor. Ruska says, made back half my loss. There we go. Hey. Hello. How you doing? You love to see it. Before I go, I'd like to do a quick giveaway. I'll let you guys pick the prop. Let's run a quick little poll here. Giveaway from where? Lucid, TBT, Tradeify, Alpha. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. All right, there we go. There's an error creating the poll. What do you mean? God damn it. Why are you the way that you are? Okay, there we go. Vote. 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 Quick. Get it in, because I got to go. Once again, the RIPS reversal paying dividends to those who are patient enough. I think did we bottom tick the market, champions? Did we bottom tick the market on that extension, on that roll off, on that beautiful short? Did we actually do it? Looks like overwhelmingly the poll is saying Lucid. Okay. Ripspawn, can you drop the link for Lucid, please? Mr. Rips, you have to pay the gamble points. Okay, is it overs or unders, Trader Moose? Everything is lying in your hands. You pick. Is it overs or unders? I'm not even gonna look. Unders. No, that's not you. But I gotta wait for the person who's in control. It's Trader Moose. Gotta wait for Trader Moose. Ooh, the finger wag. I like that one. I think it was unders for what I was seeing in chat. Okay, sure. You said it, I'll pay it. There you go. Unders it is. You win. All right. I don't see Ripspawn. Oh, there was what Ripspawn. Wait, hold on. All right, I'm ending the poll. We're doing Lucid. It wasn't Ripspawn. Okay, here we go. Click this link. Click that link. Click that link. I'm gonna load up the giveaways. All right, you click that link. Good. 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 Sorry. I'm losing my mind. Okay. It's this music. Makes me lose my mind. All right, here we go. Scroll down on that page for Lucid. Okay. Mm-hmm. Good. Very nice. All right, I need better music here.
1, 2.
There we go. Got some funk. Okay, scroll down on the page. 15 min. Average payout blank. Type that in chat. All right, we're gonna roll this thing quickly too. We don't have much time. You ready? You ready? You ready? Go! Good luck, everybody. Hopefully you typed in the correct word. For a free Lucid account, it's going to... Tater 4291. Tater, send me a screenshot of your dashboard showing your Tater 4291. There you go, 4291. Send me a screenshot of your dashboard and all that, and we'll get you paid. All right, everybody. That's it for me. I appreciate y'all for tuning in today. We're locking up in our funded seed accounts with a nice clean day there. $2,000 times 5, $10,000. Be safe out there, everybody. I love y'all. I'll be back possibly tonight for Globex for more giveaways, for more fun. If I don't see you for Globex, I'll be back tomorrow on this channel, 8 o'clock in the morning. 8 o'clock in the morning, Eastern time, 5 a.m. Pacific, 7 a.m. Central. I'll see you folks then. Good luck. Be safe, and I'll see you folks then. Goodbye. Love you.